The Emperor protects loyal citizens of the Empire. That is exactly how I have chosen to go with the intro for this entire series. From start to finish, that is how the intro is going to go. Just nerding out all over the video, right? I mean, if the entire Warhammer 40k thing wasn't enough, we're now going full nerd mode. That aside, though, welcome back to Stellaris. We are going to continue as the Imperium of Man. Let me just say before we move on to more strategic talk and more in-game talk. Thank you for the not really overwhelming, but thank you for the very pleasant support, and that's the word I'm looking for, that I've received on the first video. As you can tell, I do not have a backlog. This is the second one I'm doing. And I've uploaded the first one a couple of hours, well, not a couple of hours ago, like 10 hours ago. I wanted to record some more yesterday, but I had a horrible headache the entire day. Like, I can still feel steel. No, we have steel. Yes, we have plenty of steel, but I can still feel it. It's not as bad though. So you know what? I choose to blame any misplays on my health status. Which is perfectly fine, mind you, it's just that I'm a little bit tired and have a small headache. That's basically it, and on that I shall blame any and all misplays that may or may not happen during the Let's Play. Investigated Epsilon aliens. Question, yes, it still happens at the same time. Which means it's meant to... I don't quite understand, but okay. What is he talking about? Let me show you what I'm talking about. Where is... Well, like I said, new UI is going to take some time to get used to it. It's situation log, yes. The aliens you investigate here, some of these things happen at the same time. Which I never quite understood why, and thought that was sort of a bug that they kept in until further notice. But apparently, they still haven't fixed it, which leads me to believe that they want this to be so, right? Which kinda makes sense. I mean, it's okay if it it doesn't exactly break anything if it happens at the same time. Like, you pay one amount, but in actuality, it's a lot more than the value is a lot more than one research thing. I have nothing against it personally, I just find it a bit odd. Christopher Odd, hey! Some people have no idea who Christopher Odd is. I suggest you look him up. He is a colleague, well, I say colleague, in a manner of speaking, colleague Let's Player as well. Far bigger than I am. Hundreds of thousands of subscribers, but quality content, very, very high quality content from him. That aside, though, let us upgrade this, yes, and
system survey complete.
I think I didn't realize this until this morning. I looked at my Twitter feed. Apparently, if you turn off the tutorial, you get +2 minerals at the start, like monthly production, which is a brilliant idea. I love it. I find it very fun. I mean, let's be honest here. +2 means nothing. I mean, 2 or 3 months later, not literally 2 or 3 months, like 10 years later, that +2 is going to disappear and it won't mean anything. Really? This option is available due to the Imperium Man's having the fanatic spiritualist ethic. Surely this is a sign of the divine. Paragon, influence gained 80. Or, you know what? Let's gain some influence points just because we have that ethic. Why not? Surely this is a sign that the God Emperor is truly the awesome badass that he is, which you can't really claim that he's not at this point. That's the wrong fleet, you idiot. You've selected the wrong fleet. Let's send these guys out to survey the various systems along our borders. Well, along and around our borders. Like so. Quite a few colonizable planets around me. Far more than I had in my previous Let's Play. Not on Leviathans, but on the previous patch. I'm happy to see that, because my empire was vast, but didn't have a lot of planets back then. Though I did increase the number of habitable planets, I do sort of expect to have a little bit fewer colonizable ones than this. I believe I've just been particularly lucky with the way they were placed, like in this fashion. 2 down here, 2 up here, and they're all habitable, right? Continental, tropical might not be. It is actually. It's 70. Ocean and ocean again, though it probably does have a lot to do with my my personal Ooh, the Galactic Zemerpuk Commonwealth. Praise the Divine for this meeting. We greet you as one. Praise the Emperor for this meeting. Nah, I hate you already. Oh, I literally hate you already. Okay, good. Glad we got that out of the way. We hate each other. Borders closed. Yeah, I love the way we started off. Good. Close the borders towards them as well. What about these guys? Are they particularly? They're not particularly fond of me either. Close the borders towards them too. Docking hatch. Research it. Why not? Rivalry. Sure. Declare rivalry. And declare rivalry. Now, mind you, we can't do this with literally every single species we find on the map, but I will endeavour to do it as much as possible, simply to, you know, keep the spirit of Warhammer 40k and, ooh, that's nice. Keep the spirit of Warhammer 40k going and all that. Exclusively human population right now, of course. This is what I was talking about, adaptive, plus 10% habitability. I think that helps out a lot too. It was a good pick in my opinion, like from this sort of retrospective, from this sort of hindsight point of view. The thing finished. Let's build another Claymore class corvette. I really should build a few of them, right? Like, give me, I don't know, that's 7, 8, 9, 10, I guess. Be enough for now. Sure, research that too. I'm getting quite a few anomalies. What I would really like is the ability to colonize something, because that is where our power truly lies. Much like the Emperors colonized, or enabled the colonization of known space through the golden age of technology, which later turned out to be disastrous, we shall follow in the same footsteps and strive towards the golden age of technology by colonizing space. One planet at a time. I was gonna look something up. Yes. This exactly. Okay, what? New research. Assist research, deflectors, or power plants, and Betharian power plant level 2. Sure, power plants, why not? Get our economy going first. The war fleet and all that, all those upgrades will happen eventually. See, is there anything else we can build on Holy Terror? On the surface of it, that is. I guess we could... What do we have least of? Society research. Yeah. Clean the industrial wasteland. Quite fitting that we have that, actually, if you follow how hive cities work and all that. There's plenty of wastelands. Hive cities tend to emerge. Right, 320. We are at 10 out of 15 naval capacity. I'm thinking, since we are, you know, we are who we are, let's build up 2 naval capacity and sit there for a while. Because I don't see myself getting a lot of colony ships in the nearby, well, in the, like, the very nearby future, considering the research project's active. which means just build up a navy instead, and learn about your surroundings. This is a key and important time in the history of mankind. Could potentially even kill the ancient mining drones at a cost, but potentially be done like very early on, though I don't see a real need to. They are very close to Holy Terror and the Solar Segmentum, but
Evading hostile
I think
fleet.
that's way too relevant or dangerous at this point in time. Ooh, another potentially colonizable world. This looks like continental to me. Yeah, this looks very continental to me. That would be great if this is continental. They look like they just colonized something. Oh boy, oh boy. We have a tomb world here, or ooh, what are they called in Warhammer? They're called something... Is it Death Worlds? Or do they call them Tomb Worlds in Warhammer as well? I can't recall. There is basically a class of planet there as well that's essentially the same thing. Goes hand in hand with my theory, and basically the inspiration behind the entire Let's Play. That you can convert this to Warhammer 40K without a lot of effort, really. And by that I mean you can just rename stuff. You know, obviously the ship graphics and the JPEGs and stuff like that has to be implemented in. And you know, for example, change his picture to the picture of the God Emperor, and all that. That does take time and effort, but the base gameplay is there. Like you just see, just rename stuff. Now it all makes perfect lore sense. Right. Again, I hasten to add for the Imperium of Man. For the other factions in Warhammer, a little bit less so, I'm afraid. We can enact a few edicts, and I intend to do just that right now. Cultural Unity Infrastructure, Land of Opportunity... What is this? Yeah, I'll enact that, please. Thank you very much. Get Holy Terror being built up a bit faster, and basic science lab, why not? Okay, there we go. And I believe we can go up to speed 3 now. As we wait for first, how should I call it? First serious bit of, you know, interactivity with everything around us. And that will happen sooner rather than later, specifically in 67 months. Which is not ideal. I would like that to,
System survey
sooner, though it is my own fault for not prioritizing that, I suppose.
Anomaly found.
Yep, research it. Exactly 15 ships. I have not changed any of these. I think I changed one, right? The Predator. No, I haven't changed any of them because this name set works incredibly well for these ships. Look at, I mean, Corvette Artemis. Yeah, that is totally something that fits Warhammer. For a Corvette, you know, Corvette Goliath. Okay, Goliath for a Corvette. I can see where you're going with this. It's a bit contradictory. I mean, it's the smallest ship in the game, yeah, but it fits. I will rename some of the, you know, bigger ships like battleships, and God forbid we actually get some Titans. Those will be the Apocalypse class battleships. Yes, a battleship is the largest ship in Warhammer. Those will be Apocalypse class Titans, I suppose. That would be rather amazing. But for these smaller Corvettes, I think this is perfectly fitting. What do we have here? Ooh, that is very nice. Specifically the research points. The money. Thank you, but I don't particularly care about it that much. Though it did reduce this thing by a metric ton, like I said, so very nice indeed. That just boosted me up more than I care to admit, to be honest.
System survey complete.
Completed the system survey here. We have a Savannah world. That's not ideal for us. Let's This place looks interesting. Survey these. And as we're doing that, I shall, just for the next few moments, talk to you about a couple of games that I've played today. I've played Civilization 6 and Mafia. Neither of them are really good. Mafia I like. It's kind of like The Godfather from 2006. It's 10 years later, and don't see a huge amount of improvement. Like I think Mafia 2 and Mafia 1 were far better games than this. This one just seems a bit shallow to me. Hey, Comet sighted. There is the Comet thing appears now in every Paradox game. I love how they incorporated that meme basically into practically every single game that they make now. It is quite remarkable. Debris. Battle debris, okay. Yep, research that immediately. Because battle degree is, degree? Not incorrect. Battle debris is something very important to be researched, as I learned in my multiplayer playthrough of Stellaris, which we never finished, me and Commandalicious, the multiplayer one, and I've learned that researching battlefield debris can be, well, if you don't do it, you are quite literally doing it to... It will quite literally lead to your demise in so many situations. Defense platform, not that vital. Mineral silo 2 and mineral processing plant 1. Go with this for now. Right, weapons, no. Biolab, no. Military Academy, regenerative whole tissues, pretty good, but so expensive. Energy siphon, nope, because we are role-playing. I guess Biolab is fine then? Sure, Biolab. Where was I going with this? Ah, yes, if you don't do it, you are quite literally shooting yourself in the foot. Start building our colony ships very slowly, and also upgrade this thing, if at all possible. Now, there was something else, too. There was something else. What did I want to... I lost that train of thought entirely, I'm afraid. Oh, yes, I remember. Mods. I'm not using mods for a couple of reasons. The game doesn't really need them. I've never played Leviathans. I want to play through the vanilla thing, but before messing with it. I want to prove the point that this doesn't really need mods to be a great role-playing experience. You can play as the Imperium of Man from Warhammer. That is all, correct factually, and it's there, and those are my reasons. But there is one above them. There is like one overarching reason that I find much more important, and that is I don't think the game really needs mods to be enjoyable. I've played with mods around. And there are some great mods out there, so there are some mods that just break the game balance and change the way the game was meant to be played by the developers. The way they envision the game. I'm not saying you're physically breaking it down or whatever. But the way the developers envision it, it sort of changes that a lot. I'm not going to mess around with those, but there is one mod that I do want to kind of mess around with towards the end game. Naval capacity. Namely, there is a hard limit on naval capacity. That's not entirely true. It's not that hard of a limit. We'll see how the numbers have changed. But since Stellaris 1.0, I've never finished a game, and I've never gotten to 1,000 plus naval capacity. Here's the thing. I want to do that in this Let's Play. Whether I do it on YouTube or not depends on, well, whether anyone's going to watch this by episode, like, 150 or whatever. If we get that far. However, I want to do it in this with this nation and in this Let's Play. The thing is, no, I'm going to build a mining network and then upgrade all of... we'll upgrade them as time goes on. Or will we? Do we need to... Ooh, we should clean debris as well. Fine. There's something else to research. Solar... Ooh, yeah, sure, solar collection thing. I might want to increase that limit, I might not. I don't know. I think I'll have to increase it, because we're playing on a large galaxy and I don't intend to play with allies. The reason the hard limit has been implemented is to sort of push you towards building either vassals or allies. At the very least, vassals, right? To have you delve into that world of diplomacy and politics. Now, any of you that have the faintest idea of what the Imperium of Man is, we don't do independent vassals. We do segmentums, which are basically sectors. Sure enough, some sectors have a ridiculously high level of autonomy within the Imperium of Man. However, this is by no means a vassal or an independent colony or an independent nation that just so happens to serve the Imperium. Oh, no, no. This is something that's present in Warhammer Fantasy. Yes, for example, Kislev is basically the closest ally to the Imperium. Not because the Imperium loves them, but because if Kislev falls, so does the Empire. It's more of an alliance born out of necessity, though that has nothing to do with Warhammer 40k. So, TLDR is vassals are not an option. What is an option, then? Well, increasing the naval capacity. It is my problem. I may not need to increase it, and I probably won't. No, I'll probably not need to increase it by the end of the game. When I've conquered, let's say, 40 or 50% of this map. But by the time I've conquered like 20 or 30% of it, like 25% of it, let's say, I will be at way more than 1,000 capacity. And I'll have to stay at 1,000. To conquer the entire thing with 1,000 capacity is most definitively possible. It's just annoying, incredibly, and is boring. There is no reason such a vast empire like the Imperium of Man cannot command a almost infinite amount of ships. And I intend to maybe delve into that, but like I said, that's when we get to episode 250, probably. Roughly that, so fear not for now, that's nowhere near, nowhere in the near future. But it may happen, is all I'm saying. That's probably the only mod that I may consider using in this playthrough. Not because I don't like mods, quite the opposite. I actually make mods, so there you go. You are going to begin building mining stations all over this place.
Evading hostile fleet.
Unfortunate.
Construction complete. System survey complete.
Oh, hello.
Updated.
Eta aliens or Eta aliens. Is this finished? Yes. Yes, it has. I guess... Upgrade, clear out, build, nothing for now.
Research complete.
Engineering facility research completed. Powered exoskeletons or destroyers. This leads to the robotic path. No, we do have powered exoskeletons. They are a thing in Warhammer, but it will lead down to the robotic path. So no. Destroyers will lead down the ship path. Yes. I want that, though I also want ion thrusters. The thing is, they're not exactly mandatory right now, so sure as hell I'll go for the destroyers over those. Anytime. Do we have a admiral? We do not. The thing is that we don't really need an admiral yet, because we're not going to fight anything. Losing a bit of energy, but this is exactly why I stockpiled so much of the damn thing. Mythfell Associated Nations. Praise the Emperor for this meeting. Oh, hello. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 planets.
Colony established.
And I've just gotten my second one. Do you hate me? Xenophile. Yet you despise me. Slavery policy, purge policy, collectivist tyrants, spiritual folk, new contact. Yeah, we're gonna have that problem. Nobody's going to like us. I am actually getting a little bit worried. Because I don't need people to like me, I don't want allies, but I need them to not instantly hate me upon seeing me, which, admittedly, playing as the Imperium of Man is not really an easy thing to have happen to you, I am fully aware. Yet, this is somewhat problematic. I'm going to encourage a free thought at the expense of some influence. And that's all, I believe, yes. And we might want to enact another Edict in Holy Terror. Yeah, infrastructure project. Go ahead and go with that one. The timed projects. Observe moon impact. Where? Can you get there on time? I don't think you can. Might have mucked that up. Not that it matters too much. But there is a very real possibility that I entirely mucked that up. Not sure yet, though. We building anything in? No, we're not. Get me a science lab.
Construction complete.
Okay, none of my science scripts are doing anything. Go and do your jobs. I'm quite literally paying you to do your jobs, so I expect you to do them. Yes, it did science scripts. Yeah. There you go. No, a colony ship, not a harvester ship. What are we? Oh god, not the Geth, the other ones from Mass Effect. Also very relevant to my Mass Effect Let's Play. Well, not Mass Effect Let's Play. Stellaris Mass Effect Inspired Nation Let's Play. Reapers, there we go. Can't believe I forgot. One does not simply forget the Reapers, apparently I do.
Construction complete.
Not gonna touch actually this planet because it's not worth it. We're gonna colonize it soon, so.
Science ship.
That is why. Hello. Military power is an estimate of the combined offensive and defensive capabilities of the fleet. I'm sorry, am I being retarded, or is that not a number? That looks distinctively like not a number. I'd like for you to run the hell away from that place. If at all possible, run. Escape with your life. If you can. Yes, you can. Good. Good. I'm proud of you. Good work. What on earth is that? That wasn't there last time.
Anomaly found.
That is some heretical chaos contraption never before seen by mankind. That is what it is.
Construction complete.
Declaration of war, really?
Anomaly found.
Declaration of war, they say. Ah. Well then. This is going to be very interesting, as in... Yeah, as in this is going to be very interesting.
Situation log updated.
Huh. Give me all 3 of your planets. No, 2 of them then. Those are my demands for my war. Or from my side, if you will. That is very aggressive, in case you haven't noticed.
System survey complete.
It's particularly aggressive. Well, build me 2 more corvettes and let's get on with this, basically. I'd like to stay on the defensive if at all possible, because the space stations have been buffed, rightfully so, because they were a little bit...
Hostile fleet detected.
Ooh, hello! 589, what do I have? 480. Ooh. They are better than me. They are better than me, and not, you know, by a little bit. They are quite better than I am. No, I shan't intervene. I'll fight them in the solar system on my own terms, not in Sirius, where they can do whatever the hell they want. So what do they have? Do they have any destroyers? No, they do not. When do I get my destroyers? Never. Basically never. Thank you for the answer. I mean, holy shit, what do you want me to say?
Under attack.
They have missiles. If I have researched point defense, I will be able to stand up to this surprisingly easily.
Station under
Yeah,
attack.
go ahead and wipe out the stations. I don't really care. I mean, I guess what I could do is upgrade all of these.
Construction complete.
A little bit of an upgrade on the grand scheme of things. Not by that much, but a bit. Might help. I have level 2 mass cannons now. I don't see myself beating this with this fleet.
Colony established.
I really do not. Wait, is the power level now with the upgraded one, or
Ships
no? It was without the upgraded thingamajig. I mean, we are as close as can physically be at this stage. But I do have a general, or an admiral rather. Sorry. In which case, I guess go for it, and we'll see what happens, won't we? Huh. The war in and of itself is not a problem if that's not abundantly clear. I will get them off of my my territories one way or another. You're going to have to apply some good old-fashioned Soviet Union tactics on them. And the Emperor does know what the Soviet Union is because he's been around since the Soviet Union, and much before that, actually. About 5,000 years, some even say 10,000 years before that. Some say 100,000 years before that. Though it is impossible to claim with certainty, as what we know is fairly limited. That said, though, I I don't have a problem beating them. What I am worried about is the fact that they might declare war on me, and so might they, and, you know, in turn, so might everyone else in the entire bloody universe. Just because I'm, well, xenophobe, yeah, mostly just because I'm a xenophobe. Pretty bad if
Hostile fleet detected.
you couldn't tell. That's kind of disastrous for any one empire to endure. Tell you what, let's see if you can kill him, which I highly doubt. And, pirates are any that scum. Well, you might be surprised how helpful pirates can be. See, then we jump to the solar system. And, yeah, fight me on Holy Terror, please. Fight me on Holy Terror. Please fight me on Holy motherfucking Terror.
Hostile fleet detected.
Okay. Come on.
Evading hostile fleet. Station under attack.
Yes! You decided to attack the most well-fortified station in the history of mankind up to this point. I doubt that you're going to see the end of the day with that fleet of yours. Problems with early wars being I can't defeat their station either, and they're probably gonna have more production and more all of the stuff more than I do. Here they are, my mighty warships.
Situation log updated.
Was it still First Strike Force? No. This is Battle Fleet Terror. There we go. Battle Fleet Terror into the fray. Let's go. They actually ran the fuck away. Wait, no they didn't. Where are they? Yeah, they ran the fuck away. Victory, there we go. Good, now this thing's going to repair itself, and that didn't cost me anything. Now actually leading slightly in the war. Where did oh, right there. Hi. This is your land army, isn't it? Or your marines,
Hostile
rather.
fleet engaged.
Correction, those were your marines. So I might as well upgrade one more. While in command of Battlefleet Terror, Admiral Francois Bergeron, not Bergen, Bergeron, has gained a logistician or logician trait. Let's see, right? Less ship maintenance. Brilliant, brilliant. Okay then, I want to see if they maybe have a planet without defenses, which I highly doubt. But I think it's worth at least checking to see. There we go. Oh, yeah, the constructor ship. I'll just leave it there. We'll build stuff after the war's done. Survey these systems too. Pretty much surrounded by aliens down there.
Hostile fleet
Engaged? Oh, did I catch them off? Yes, I did. I caught them off. Let's reduce the speed to 1 and look at this battle. I did catch them off.
Construction
Ah.
complete. Situation log updated.
Go and defeat them if you can, that is. Do you have more weapons range now that the Admiral's in charge? It might be... There's more of an advantage than I realise. Plus 10% on... or sort of rather in that regard. Boom! There we go. That is surprisingly quick. The speed at which they went down is surprisingly quick. They are called legions. I'm just being an idiot. They are called assault legions. Good, 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 good. Am I losing any ships? I have not lost a single ship in that engagement. My god, I am amazing. And this place is not defended. Okay. Okay, we have... We are lit, fam. We are lit. The armies of the immortal god emperor prevail against Xeno heretic scum. Once again. This is glorious. This is epic stuff right here. Right here. You don't get to see this every day. Right, research all of these, yeah, like so. There you go. What's this here? Organic remains. Sure, let's go ahead and do that project as well. Before we spread out too far. I don't think I want to meet the rest of the galaxy if you know, what, if they are like this. Don't think I want to see what the others are like. And in we go. Budding Dreams. That is going to be changed. That is not a very good name. It's inhabited by Groots. Overglorified Groots. What are their armies like? One... Funeral Wealth? Really? Third Funeral Wealth? Fourth Protector's Wrath and seventh Protector's Wrath. Okay, so 1 Assault, 2 Defense, and 3 Volunteers. Like either 4 or 5. I will get Specialized Combat Computers. This, you might say, is not in the spirit of Warhammer 40k. Yes, it is. Every serious ship in the Imperial Navy has a computer on it. The fact that it requires a priest to operate, which basically burns incest and performs... Incense, and performs rituals around the computer in order to operate it, is a story in and of its own, but, you know, it is factually undeniable that every ship in the Imperial Navy does indeed have a computer. And because of those reasons, I will give them the basic AI, but that's all the AI that my ships are going to receive. You might say, well, you're shooting yourself in the foot again. Yes, I am. Exactly the point. This is going to be a challenge, not a walk in the park. The literal or proverbial. Build the mining stations again. The ones that we've lost, that is. Oh, I cannot wait to take this from them and see the look on their faces. I mean, that is going to be glorious. Speaking of which, get me some more assault armies. Come on. I usually like to equip them with hunter-killer drone swarms. I don't think I have the money to do that now. I think I'd rather build another unit rather than upgrade the already existing ones. Unemployed. Really?
Station under attack.
Oh, it needs to be repaired. What station is under attack? Where? By the pirate fleet, isn't it?
Special
Oh, that's good.
project complete.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with the pirates as well. I mean, they're basically orcs, the way they attack and plunder. If you think about it, they're just a little bit smarter orcs.
Special project complete.
Unfortunately, it's something that we have to deal with as well. Nobody else in our surroundings will. That duty falls to us. So as the is it the Codex Astartes states, I believe it is, to each of us falls a task. So yeah, sure, I'll do it.
Situation log updated.
To a biolab.
Debris analyzed.
Ooh, this is very good. In terms of weapons, I never really talked about this, I don't think. What are we going to use in terms of weapons? Well, the mass relays obviously are the macro batteries. And they work really well, and I like them from both a visual standpoint and a functional standpoint. Missiles and torpedoes, yeah, I'll decide which, maybe both for a bit of spice in life. Maybe just one of them, we'll see, that's not really that relevant in the grand scheme of things. Let's call these Deptus Ultra. There we go. Now I wanted to check something because I don't think they ever fix this, and I don't think they ever will. When they land, they're going to come out of the planet as Transport Fleet 2, aren't they? Which is extremely annoying, because I would like to have them as, you know, not Transport Fleet 2. But rather something more, less, well, something more, no, not more, something less generic than that. You're done with your research project, aren't you? Yes, you are. Research that one now. And let's see how the Ultramarines do. I have high hopes for them on their first field test. Let's hope they perform as well as the Emperor's first test with his genetically modified soldiers. They are outnumbered 50 to 1. No, they're outnumbered like 2.5 to 1, which is, you know, bad. Those are very bad odds. Generally don't want to face. What's this? Oh, piss off. Ooh, even with orbital bombardment support, this is not going to be enough, is it? Have to retreat. 'Tis not a problem, though. We can do that and come back another day. Yep, planetary invasion has indeed failed. Unfortunately. Though I will admit Space Marines are not ones for retreating, not in the slightest. They're also not suicidal maniacs either, and are very well aware of when it is better to flee in order to fight another day. And besides, if we keep the blockade up, I don't think they'll be able to regenerate their health. In fact, no, they won't be. Which is why this is actually not a bad plan at all. Once again, when do I get my destroyers? Ages. Ages, absolute ages. Build me 2 more corvettes then, if you don't have any. Don't have anything more worthwhile for me.
Station under attack.
And you go up there and get a farm going. Also, get another edict. I believe we will. Spiritual unity. Tell you what, spiritual unity on like this one and this one. There we go, pair of nice edicts. Why not one more assault army? We can speed the game up again. Tell you what, they will rebuild their empire. Will rebuild in the midst of my failed invasion. But I'm not worried because I'll have more than they have. Both technologically and in force number terms and all that.
Evading hostile fleet. Construction complete.
Did you bombard me again? Yes, but you didn't destroy anything.
Construction complete. Evading hostile fleet.
Stop it. Just walking around all over the place being annoying. Let's get them over to the dream world. Here's what I choose to call it.
Special project complete.
Interesting find indeed. And are we ready, folks? I think we are. Embark, everyone. And we will try once again. Okay, now we're at force limit. I'm guessing I should save up minerals, believe it or not. Yeah, I guess I should. Why not? Save up minerals, build a few basic mines around the place, upgrade a few places, build a science lab down there, and bring you down to the mines too. Farm for you, there we go. And we have successfully invaded this territory. Not that easily, actually, but it did happen. And they might just be willing to surrender. They're willing to surrender. What did I just conquer? I conquered this one. They are willing to surrender it. Which makes me think a bit greedy, yeah? It makes me a little bit greedy, and I'm like, where I used to be all about, can we survive this war, not get wrecked, and you know, win, ultimately. But now I'm like, can we double our territory? That's not very powerful spaceport. That is not a very powerful spaceport. It's far more powerful than my navy, however. You want to fight me, really? Okay. See how that goes for you. I would have retreated to fight another day, but this is your prerogative. You do you, mate, and all that. Gale speed. Ooh, very good.
Situation log updated.
Take out that thing there too. Okay, this system, you can survey this one. No, that's not fun. You can survey that one. Back on Terra, let's upgrade this place into an engineering facility and start working on upgrading all the colonies too. Is this one actually growing? No, it's not.
Situation log updated.
Get you there and basic farm. And you can upgrade to a... Oh, nothing for now. And we'll upgrade you. And save up money for a colony ship. That's what we're doing. Save up money for a colony ship. 703 battle strength versus 650 from this thing. Do not mind my odds, but they're not... odds? Odds? What the fuck is that? English. English, motherfucker, do you speak it? I don't mind those odds, though I would like to repair my ships before going into such a risky and yet equally vital attack. But I believe this is all we have time for this episode. Ladies and gentlemen, do they have a combat fleet ready? Not really. Okay. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Perfect. thank you very much for watching, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Juggernaut. Please remember to like and subscribe down below if you enjoyed this video, as you'll be able to stay tuned with the series, and you'll be supporting me quite a bit. Anyways, that has been all for now. Until next time, thank you again for the great support, and take care, and bye-bye. The Emperor protects.